in front of Little Caesars because it's Sunday. It's quarantine Sunday, and I want to get me some lunch. And they got $6 pizzas, so I got a few minutes before they open. And I wanted to talk about how to stop the virus, how to pray against it, and how to help heal others. This morning, I felt and heard the presence of an angel, and what it is they don't. It doesn't happen a lot. I have no idea when it's going to happen or how, but when they show up or he shows up, that's when I ask for the impossible. And he's often done it. And just about always it's for someone else. And it was for someone else. And I am praying for everybody out there throughout the world who's hurting and who's sick. And everybody knows what's going on. So here's how my plan on how to stop it. If I repent for my sins, if I give up everything that's jacked up in my life, if I turn towards God, he said, if I turn towards him, he'll turn towards me, and he will heal our lands. So this isn't for the unsaved or unchurched folk. This is for the church folk. And really, I'm just saying this is for me. I am seeking the face of God for him to root out any kind of iniquity, any kind of jacked up thought or emotion, to love my enemies, to pray for those that spitefully, to bless those that curse me, and to pray for those who spitefully use me, so that I can be like a son of God, so I can be a son of God, and so that he can hear me, and that I can ask on behalf of others for this thing to stop. I believe it can be stopped. I know God heals, and I know God can overturn anything Satan has done. This virus is not from God, it's from Satan, but it takes God to overcome Satan. We don't do it on our own, so I know God is merciful, so I am relying on his mercies for myself and for others. So I am praying for others by repenting first for my own junk, and then asking Father to forgive other people theirs. The unsaved don't know who he is or how he is or how good he is. So they can't, I'll take that on my back. I know how good he is, how merciful he is. He's also just. So if you drive off the side of a road, it's not God doing it, it's us. If you bring sin into your life, the consequences of sin will manifest. And I'm not saying this virus is sin, but I'm saying there is destruction and possible judgment going on. I'm not quite sure, other than I know the world is being affected. And I don't know if that means it's judgment or just a bad day, but I'm going to go with, just in case it's judgment, I'm going to try to stand in the gap for myself and for others, and I know we can do it. So that's how I am praying, and I know that if you call on God, he will hear your prayer as well as mine or anybody else's, and he will respond. And because his mercy rejoices against judgment. Jesus, by the cross, indicates our value, not our sin nature. Though we had one, it is the cross that redeems us, so that we can speak to God, and that he can and will hear us, so that he can, if it was him in his judgment, he can relent because there's mercy. And if it's not judgment, it's just a bad day, well, we can still ask for him to intervene. So that's my thought on intercessory prayer on how to stop this virus. You believe in your heart, confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord, and then you walk it out. There's 2 rules that go for the whole Bible, the whole shooting match. Love God with your heart, mind, soul, and strength. Love your neighbor as yourself. Those are the 2. The rest is just how to walk it out. But once you do that, once you call on his name, you become a beloved son or daughter or daughter of God, so that yes, when you die, you're reborn into the kingdom of heaven. But the thing is the kingdom of heaven is here now and able to be in our lives so that he can hear us and he can help us, and that we can be the ambassadors of Jesus here on earth for our friends and loved ones, so that they don't have to go through this alone. And with our help, they don't have to go through it at all. So that's my hope. That's my thoughts. That's my prayers. And Little Caesar's about open. So we'll catch you next time. And peace, and go wash your hands. Bye.